Today something pretty special. Australian Wagyu. Read that. Australian inspected. This meat is brought to you by Josh's Premium Meats. Need any high-end cut of meat? Josh has it. I'll leave all his information in the description down below. Let's get to work on this bad boy. Check out that hunk of meat. I don't think you guys realize how special this cut of meat is. Look at the marbling on this picanha. This is Australian Wagyu marbling score 6. We're gonna wanna clean this little piece of picanha up. See this little fat membrane, silver skin? We're gonna wanna clean that up. So make sure you start with a very sharp knife. And this is what it should look like, all trimmed up. You wanna remove as much silver skin as possible without really digging into the meat. So now what we gotta do is slice these into steaks. See how the grain runs this way? You're gonna wanna cut with the grain. That way the final cut is against the grain and the steak will be more tender. We're gonna cut these steaks to a width of about 1.5 inches. With a cut of meat like this, you're gonna wanna keep it fairly simple with the seasonings. You're really gonna wanna taste that beefy flavor of this Wagyu Picanha. We're gonna keep it simple with seasoning just with salt. So today we're using the reverse sear method. If you're not familiar with what that is, I'm gonna show you right now. To have our Wagyu Picanha cooking, we have it in the non-heated zone. We have our heat on in one zone, very hot on this side, not hot on this side. And this is gonna act like an oven. So we're gonna want our steaks to come to about 115 degrees internal temp, and then we're gonna move them to the hot side and get a nice brown sear. That way you get that nice crispy crust on this Wagyu Picanha. It's gonna be amazing, stick around. For the most important part that some people forget, you have to let your meat rest. If you don't let it rest, the juices are gonna spill out and you're gonna have a bloody plate. That's not what you want. Let your meat rest for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Let them chill out, do what you gotta do. I know this is the hardest part. You gotta let the meat chill out. Again, I wanna thank Josh from Josh's Premium Meats as he supplied me with the meat for this video. Go check him out. His information is gonna be in the description down below. Well, let's slice it up and see how we did. Edge to edge, medium rare. That's what the reverse searing method gets you. God, look at the marbling on this Wagyu Picanha, man. Look at that intermuscular fat running through. Look how juicy this thing is. It's ridiculous. special guest. Come on, sit. Well, let's give it a try. Really good, right? Guys, you have to let the people know what you think, okay? Here. How was it? Good? On a real note, guys, this Wagyu Picanha is something very special. Australian Wagyu Marble Score 6. The intramuscular fat on this stuff is ridiculous. It's like an explosion of beefy flavor in your mouth. It's ultra juicy. It's honestly unreal. It's honestly unreal. It's just fall apart tender, guys. It's so good. Something about Wagyu beef, the fat tastes so good. And you don't get that like kind of greasy, nasty feeling with a normal steak. With Wagyu Picanha, it's just subtle, beefy, juicy flavor that you really can't find anywhere else. It melts in your mouth. You have to give this stuff a try, and it's super easy to make. If you want to see more videos like this and you want to see more of Jazzy, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Finish them off, Jazzy.